Type it in, yeah, because every time I try to type in the pin comment, it never works. But what's up, y'all? Y'all hear this? I see them. I'm trying to copy what I'm seeing. Let me let y'all see what I'm seeing. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna literally be trying to do this at this moment. Hey. Okay, they're literally like, okay, let me try to do it. So, don't mind me. I'm waiting for people. Hey, y'all. Woo-hoo, yes. I feel like I'm a DJ. Wait, why the song ending? Why the song ending? I'm gonna be a DJ, y'all. I'm gonna be a DJ. Welcome to the live, guys. Hey. I'm just gonna give people a few seconds to come on in. I never really know how much people are in here. Let me take a look. Can I click this? Is this the same song? I'm not about to bore y'all with the same song. That's what I'm not gonna do. How much people on here? Because I don't know. 8 people on here? DJ, play that track. I'm gonna be a little slight DJ for y'all right now. I don't know what I'm listening to at this moment though. Oh, this is a classic. This is a classic? Oh my god, people are coming. Hey y'all. Boy, you should know. I'm gonna sing for y'all. So just elevator music. Oh my. Wait, I don't know the lyrics that good. I'm terrible at songs. I've been watching. Y'all, I don't have a no bra, so my titties will be like, we don't want that. All right, we're gonna get started. I already started off with too much information. Hey, that's what it is. The group of 3 here. A group of 3? I officially just got nervous. Wait, I got nervous. Hold on. Woo. Okay, a group of 3. Hey. Y'all, let me tell y'all, like, oh, I can't wait. Okay, I'm gonna start now because I think we have definitely enough people on here, which is crazy. Oh, all right. And y'all, please feel very free to leave y'all comments, opinions, you know, that's great, but just keep them positive. Just we're not here to make anybody feel shameful, so please, any comments y'all want to say, drop them. But if they're not good, then I'm gonna have to get rid of you. I'm sorry. All right. Have 2 guests coming on. My first guest will be coming on around 9:10 ish after I answer a few questions, and then my second guest will come on around 9:30 ish. Okay. All right. Should I let my man call me a bitch in bed? Okay. Honestly, it depends. Do you if he ever called you a bitch, did you like it? Did you get wet? Did you get hard? Like, you know, like what is your situation? Like, I think the word bitch, it does have like a negative connotation around it, but whatever your sexual desires or fantasies are, you capitalize on it. Okay? Because that's what it's gonna take to make sure that you get your orgasm and that you enjoy the sex and you feel embodied in it. Okay, so if he calling you a bitch, should I let my man call me a bitch in bed? If you want to. Now we have to make sure. Do you want to be called a bitch outside of bed? Then that's something you gotta talk. You gotta talk to. You gotta discuss that, because if I say you can call me a bitch in bed and you call me a bitch outside, I don't know, because I'm thinking too much. I am not horny. I am fully aware of what's going on in my surroundings. See, now when I'm horny, I'm knocked out. I can't figure out what's going on. I'm into it. Now, outside of that, that's a squeezy one. All right. Grizzly said only if you're into it. That's true. And don't worry, I'm gonna get back to your message, Grizzly. I see you. We gonna talk. We talking, okay? But I have a lot of messages going on, guys. This is so new for me. Okay. What if it makes you uncomfortable but turns him on? That's a good. I mean, y'all have to. It's, you know, I don't like the word compromise that much, but I do like collaborate. And he's gonna have to figure out another turn on. He's gonna have to figure out. Y'all gonna have to collaborate on it. Like, there has to be a word or something that you do that evokes the same sexual, you know, reaction out of you as the word bitch. So if it's slapping her very hard on the butt, if you gonna something that matches that, because it's like your sexual desires, you know, are valid and they're important, but it's if you're literally gonna, if the person doesn't feel comfortable and they feel belittled in bed, then that's not gonna work out. But you can assure that person that, hey, when I call you a bitch, I mean it out of respect. You can say, listen, you can try to get the person to understand what's going on in your mind. Call me a bitch. That's fine. But if you're calling me a bitch out of respect, okay. Y'all feel what I'm saying? You are right. Take your time. No rush. Oh, thank you so much for the patience. I appreciate y'all a lot. Love that, Celine. Word. I don't like compromise either. Yeah, the word compromise is like, what are you losing out on? Like, it's one of those things, but I like the word collaborate because y'all are coming together and y'all are forming a solution. Okay. What's going on, y'all? What's going on for the people that's coming on? Hey. Okay. I'm going to change the question. All right. Hold on. It's kind of too bright for me. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Did I not change the question? I'm sorry, y'all. Oh wait, I did. Rosa says she bougie, she don't like it. You don't like the calling you a bitch thing? I mean, I feel like I gotta be really horny to be called a bitch during sex. Like, I have to be like disgustingly wanting you. Like, when I want to feel degraded, go ahead and do that. All right. I don't like G-spot stimulation, but everyone does. Am I weird? Y'all, I'm gonna be spitting to y'all some real facts right now. The G-spot ain't even a thing. It's not even a thing. It's not, I mean, okay, so it's a cluster of nerves. That spot, that area, the upper wall of the vagina, it's a cluster of nerves. But there's a cluster of nerves that is like in that spot, but there's other clusters that you're not tapping into. So you do the come hither motion. Okay, if that G-spot stimulation, yeah. Oh, do you not know what G-spot stimulation is? Okay. Quick lesson. I be forgetting I have to go all the way back. All right, G-spot. So it's an area in the vagina that is, they say that it's 1 to 3 inches. It really depends on your anatomy. It could be 2 inches in, 3 inches in. It really depends. And when you go inside and put your hand like this, they're calling that area a spot. Okay. But honestly, y'all, it's not a spot. And the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because when they, how the spot even came up in existence is because of marketing and advertising. Really, they just wanted to call it something so that that person could, you know, like buy certain products. You know, it's one of those socially constructed things. Hey, my high school friends are on. Isn't it cute? Okay. But, your dog in the background. Oh, I thought he stopped when I stopped. I was about to say he rude. But yeah, so to answer this person's question, you are not weird, okay? There's some people who G-spot, and I'm so used to calling it G-spot to the point where I'm even trying to unlearn the word and I can't because it's so embedded in my brain. Just like how vulva versus vagina. We know that vulva is the whole entire beautiful area down there, and then we have vagina, which is the actual hole, but we keep on calling it vagina. Oh, he touched my vagina, but it's not. He didn't. You know. Let me breathe. Let me breathe, because it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's so much to unlearn. But yeah, so that's what the G-spot is. And they say that the G-spot is supposed to make you squirt, and it's supposed to make you have this wild orgasm. There's some people that it does that for, and then some people that it doesn't. It just doesn't. Some people don't feel nothing. Some people hate it. Some people think that feeling is annoying. So quick tip, do not feels like the pressure on the bladder, not for everyone. Exactly. So my tip is, before I bring on my first guest, you can't go into any sexual relationship thinking you know that person's body and thinking you know what you're doing. No. You know what the skill is? The skill of sex is knowing how to ask what that person like before y'all get into anything. Because you're going to try to go for that person's G-spot, or you're going to probably try to jack that person's dick like this. And they don't like it like this. They like it like this. They like it two hands. Maybe they like it with your cheek, touching their head of their penis. There's things, guys. There's things. So I will say, before you think you know that a person's body, think back. Wait, what did Coach Batty said? What did she say? She said everybody's different. Whoa. Keep that in mind. And you ask them, what makes you want to come? And I'm guarantee you money. They're going to be coming back again and again and again and again. And I'm not going to keep on going, because I'm the type of person that'll drag it on. Communication is key. Okay, guys. That is so true, Rosie Tozy. Thank y'all for interacting with me. Thank y'all. I'm gonna invite my guest on now. So, and she's gonna be breaking down all the relationships questions, guys. Y'all got questions on relationships and shit? That's y'all now. Let's talk about it. And you just popped up. Hey. Oh shoot! Wait.
Hey.
Hi. Oh, let me make sure you can see my face, because I know sometimes this thing acts a little weird. Okay. What's up, girl? What's going on?
Nothing much. How are you? I love your intro. It sounded awesome.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to be a DJ low key, so I'm gonna try to come on with some DJ type stuff. You feel me? But and I want you to let the people know who you are, what you do, and why you're so fantastic.
Wow, thank you. So I'm Taya, and I'm a sex and relationship coach. I am really passionate about helping individuals and couples strengthen and repair their relationships, enhance emotional and physical intimacy, explore needs and desires. I'll help people work on dating skills, like I said, emotional and physical intimacy skills and self-exploration, and also work through shame around sexuality. I got my master's in integrative health and healing in 2016, and then I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for my specialty, and I found my program called Somatica out in Berkeley, California. So I traveled out there to train for coaching, and now I'm a coach.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. That's amazing. I'm going to put on the first question so we can get this going, guys. Y'all say hi. Okay. So this question, you go ahead and read the question.
Okay. I keep thinking about cheating on my partner even though I love them. Should I do a threesome? Okay. So these sound like sort of two separate questions. Do you want to, I'd love to hear your thoughts, Celine, first, if you.
Okay, so I mean, I'm gonna read the question for myself. I keep thinking about cheating on my partner even though I love them. Should I do a threesome? Okay, so should you do a threesome? I say no, because after you do the threesome, those feelings that are coming up, even when you still love them and everything is fine, and they're gonna come up again, because the reason is not because you don't like the person or that person is causing
Yeah.
some tension in the relationship. The
Mhm.
reason is because you want a desire to be filled. And that desire could be stemming from you actually want to cheat on somebody. Some people actually want to do that. I'm not that one, but it's a thing. And then, or it could be you just want to explore a person's body, besides the person that you're with. So I'm assuming that's why they're saying, should they do a threesome to kind of fill that desire that they want. So definitely don't do a threesome to answer that question.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sounds like sort of a band-aid to cover up a need that's not being fulfilled within your relationship.
Uh-huh.
People that are going outside of their relationships unethically, because there's obviously ethical non-monogamy,
Right.
polyamory. People have all different relationship makeups.
Uh-huh.
But if you're going outside unethically and being
Right.
dishonest, like, yeah, I never advocate for dishonesty. I would communicate. I would first do some work on yourself and understand, like,
Uh-huh.
what's not happening for me in this relationship that I need to happen. It still
Right.
could be that you need something that's outside of the relationship. Um, and then talk with your partner about it and talk about, what's happening for you, what's going on. And
Uh,
then, possibly exploring other things if it turns out that that's something that would work for the both of you.
right. So what do you think about threesomes?
Um, I mean, I'm an advocate for any type of sexual experience that works for all of the people. So if there's
Yeah.
consent from everyone, and if it's something that, like there's some, kinky stuff, like people want to watch others having sex, or they might want to be viewed
Mm,
having sex. Like there are different things that turn people on. So I think that that's really hot. Um,
mm,
for me personally, like I am not interested in threesomes because I want to be the only one.
mm.
And one thing that's really big in my coaching practice is called core erotic theme. And it's all about the feelings that you want to get from sex.
Right.
So, for me, I want to feel like a goddess. I want to feel like the most beautiful woman in the
Mm,
world. If I'm watching my partner with someone else, I'm
mm,
not the most beautiful person in the world.
mm,
The other person they're having sex with is a turn on for them. So it
mm-hmm.
really depends what kind of experience you're looking to have.
Right. I'm trying to think about what type of experience I want to have. I feel like I want to feel like I'm worshipped, definitely, but I kind of want it to be in some type of forbidden way, almost like
Mm,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain that, but I think
yeah.
I want it to be something that we're kind of not supposed to do. But then that's the thing. I don't want to be the person that's over here having sex with married people. But I think I just want. This is my perfect scenario. I would want to be in a polyamorous situation, and I would want to do like a little bit of role play, and where you're like going outside of our barriers, but you want to come back to me because you know that you want me instead of anybody,
Yeah,
but that could be coming
totally.
from some jealousy background,
Yeah.
that could be coming from all of that in the past. But I know that I'm totally over that because I don't believe in, like, I don't really want to be in a monogamous relationship. So I know I'm kind of getting over that, but I think that's my fantasy.
Yeah, that's super hot. I mean, I
That's
absolutely
super
love
hot.
that.
Yeah.
And you can have a primary partner and have
Mm-hmm.
other sexual relationships with other people. You can have
Mm-hmm.
agreements with your partner around, like, we're only going to have emotional relationships with other people. We're only going to have physical, and you can't be emotionally connected to another person. You can just have sex with them. So, like, there's all
Mm-hmm.
different
Hell yeah.
negotiations that you can make. And when you find the right person that's on board and is, like,
Mm-hmm.
open to what you want sexually too, and won't shame you, won't criticize you for wanting those things, like,
Mm-hmm.
you found the one.
I like that. I'm I really do like that. Sorry if y'all hear my dog. I'm so sorry. Some people are doing some fireworks. Y'all know how dogs get when y'all when they hear that. Um, but okay. Someone said I suck at dirty talk. What are some ways to get better? Hmm.
That's such a good question. So So the first thing I want to say about that is I want to go back to what is your core erotic theme? What is
Mm,
the hottest sexual experience that you're trying to play out in your sex life?
mm.
So when you think about that, I want to be a dirty little slut, for example. Yeah, I don't want to be a dirty. I'm just saying that possibly.
I mean,
Someone
sometimes I want to be a dirty little slut.
totally, totally. So, have you been a naughty girl today? I've been very bad, daddy, right? I think I need to be spanked. Pull my hair. Those things can sound really intimidating
Damn.
to say, but
Hmm.
if you really look at what kind of experience you're trying to play out, that's like a
Mm,
good starting point. So if you want to feel like the most beautiful person in the world, say you want to
hmm,
feel like the most beautiful like woman in the world, like
hmm,
tell me how gorgeous I look right now. That is
hmm.
dirty. That can be dirty talk right there. You
Right,
know, like
right,
you
right.
can make it into whatever
Yeah.
you're looking for. So I say, like, find a common ground for yourself of like, what kind of experience do I want to have? And then go with that and start there.
Hmm.
Don't just
Yeah.
say things that are random, like, cock slap me right now, because then it's going to be like, I don't know. I didn't mean to say that.
Like, whoa, wait. Oh my God. No, no.
Yeah.
I totally get that and I agree. I say for me, like, I know what works for me is that I have to come in, I almost have to plan it. And I know y'all probably like, you're not, I don't want to plan it. Listen,
That's awesome.
you don't want to do it, so you have to come up with a solution for yourself. So for
Totally.
me, I know that I have to figure out, okay, when I'm with this person, he usually does this to me and I really like that. Okay, let me try to express that to him. So I'm like, all
Yes.
right, I know he's gonna do this because I
Yeah.
ask him to do it all the time. So it's like, let me express that, with that specific sexual thing that I like. And then
Love
I think some people have an embarrassment about it. Like, oh my God, this person is going to think I like this too much, or like I'm doing the most. It's like, when it's something that you already like, that person is going to understand why you're reacting that way. So I don't want whoever's on live. I know someone just said, oh, I'm bad at dirty talk. If you say something that you really really like, he or she just gonna think, oh, they into it, they not faking, they not doing the most, they just really into it. So
Right.
I say, come with the intention of knowing what you're gonna say, and then after a while, you won't have to think about what you're gonna say. You're just gonna say anything. You're
Yeah.
gonna say anything that you think you like, because it's now gonna become normal and a part of your vocabulary. If that
Yeah.
y'all
That
get
totally
that.
makes sense because
Hmm.
like you could look into like what are you already doing and then put words on that. Like that's awesome.
Exactly.
I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Someone said, all right, let's read the comments really quick. All right. So we have, I suck at writing. Okay. I suck at writing. What are some ways to get better? Okay. Do you want to go first, or you want me to tackle this one first? You want me to hop on first?
Go for it. You go.
I'm not gonna hit y'all with the puns. But okay, wait, this person, they said, this is the question. All right. So when it comes to writing, everyone wants to know how, everyone wants to figure it out. But it's something that you have, it's a very hard on the thighs type of thing. So I think you really have to work out. Like, you really have to get those muscles used to being used. A major thing, because they said I can't write. I'm sure you probably cannot write because, one, you don't have technique, and two, because of the thigh situation when it starts burning. I'm just gonna give some quick tips. Go to the edge of the bed. Have them at the edge of the bed. I don't know if anyone done that in this live right today, but if you take them to the edge of the bed, it increases your stamina just a little bit, because your endurance, because it's not so straining on the thighs. You will still get tired. Do not get me wrong. You'll still get tired, but you'll be at the edge of the bed. You could probably grab on something. Hopefully there's something in the way. If you grab on something, you will have a way much like bounce. Um, And plus, you're really just bouncing. But you could do a lot of things. You can curve your back. You can look back. You know, so it doesn't require that much technique. But I know when you're like when they're on the floor and you're trying to ride it like on your like basically you're on your feet and your knees are like hella bent and y'all trying to do some acrobat stuff. You need to warm up before. You cannot come in with cold muscles. You will catch a cramp. So if anyone's ever caught a I'm sorry. Listen, I am a plus size woman, okay? I've been through everything and I done learned, okay? So make sure y'all warm up, do a stretch. It's just like exercising and doing any type of sport. What do you think? What's your tips?
Well, I love what you said. I mean, just get in there and do it. Like, so on the, communication side, like communicating with your partner, like, hey, this is something that like I want to be really into, and like I haven't had great experiences with in the past, or like, this is sort of like vulnerable for me, but I really want to get on top right now.
Right,
like, can you just go with me, and then like over time, like I'll feel more comfortable. And if you're with the right partner, they're not going to shame you for saying that. They're going to be like, yeah, you're so hot. Like, I can't wait until you get on top of me.
Right.
I think
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I think like I love what you said, like that. I think that, and then maybe communication, like, some people, especially if you're hooking up with someone and you're not intending to have that be a long-term thing, it might be too soon to say like, I just really want to talk about this. But honestly, I would say communication is never lost on anyone unless they refuse to communicate. Like, share your vulnerabilities with people and you will be rewarded if you are with the right person.
Yes, that's 100% true. Okay, and this is gonna be our last question.
Okay.
They said, is it okay to be open about your previous partners with your new one?
Yeah. Wow. That's a really good question. I think in the dating world, a lot of what I have heard is like, don't say much about like previous partners. Sort of keep the past in the past. I think it really depends on the person. I think it really depends on what's going on. So so I'll get a little vulnerable here for your followers.
I would love that. Like, let me let them see everything. Okay, I had to move that because I didn't want to block you.
Okay. So, yeah, I am in the middle of a divorce right now. I was with my husband for 9 years, and I am out there dating people. I just got out of a year-long relationship, and I have 2 kids. It's impossible for me to not, like, my husband is involved in my life. He has to be. I have kids. The past is not in the past. I have to see him every single week. I personally need someone who is pretty relaxed about me sharing things. Now, I'm not talking about like the sex that I had with my husband. I'm not talking about like all of the reasons I loved him. But some of the things that I'm looking for in a new relationship are like, I want to be able to share some of the things that went wrong and say, hey, like, I don't want this to happen in the future. I'm going to own some of the shit that I did. And I'm going to say, this is what I was looking for in the relationship that didn't happen and I want it to be different. It really depends on the person. Some people do not want to go into that kind of stuff. For me, it is essential for me to be able to share myself with a partner because of how open I am. I think my answer is it depends on the person. It depends what you feel most comfortable with. If you're a really open person and you're dating people and you want to talk about stuff and the person that you're dating doesn't, it might not be a good match for you. So, but people don't need to be overloaded with like details of your relationship. Like nobody really wants to hear that because you want to focus on the person that you're going to be with.
Right. Yeah, and I know one of my friends, Julie, she said keep the past in the past. But yeah, as you can see in this situation, she can't keep the past in the past. See, me, I could probably keep the past in the past because I don't have any ties to anybody.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the closest tie that I have is that my ex was really like friends with my family. So it was just like, dang. So it's like, okay, my mom want to say happy birthday. I'm just like, I'm just like, okay, go ahead and say happy birthday, but I was trying not to think about him, you know?
Yeah.
And then, but as far as bringing it into another relationship, I feel like if it's not to benefit the relationship, if it's not
Yeah.
to move it to like that person taught me a lesson and here's the lesson.
Yes.
Like my ex taught me so and so, and this is what I learned. So, hop on that wave and let's, get collaborate on whatever that is. So I just think that it's like, for me it's kind of sticky because I know some people like to bring in sexual relations. They like to talk about their sex life with their ex.
Oh, okay.
That's when stuff can get really, really sticky and like, wait, is this like a fantasy that you have that you want to just know? That you just want to know about my sexual relations, because that's just a whole nother situation, guys. But we're not gonna
Okay.
get into we're not gonna get into
Yeah,
it.
but yeah, no, that
Hmm.
personally for me would not feel comfortable. Like, I don't want to hear about your
Yeah.
sex with your exes. That I want to be the only one. So let's just talk about me.
Right, right. I feel like the only time I want to know about your sex life is if you are trying to try new things with me, and that you could say that, okay, I tried this with my ex. I'm gonna try my hardest to unlearn any type of jealousy or guilt or anything that I'm gonna feel when he says that. But
Yeah.
when he say, okay, I tried this with my ex and I want to try with you, this probably went wrong. But like, if it has to just be in a way where their tone isn't like coming from a weird place, and if they're
Yeah.
just genuinely trying to speak up, just want to talk freely, be vulnerable and share things about that past person, it's like, that's okay with me. But if it's
Yeah.
anything that's gonna make me feel weird, like,
Yeah.
oh
Jealous
no,
or
like,
unsafe. Yeah.
no, I want to feel safe in my relationship. And if I'm scared that you're going to talk about your ex every flipping second, especially when we're having sex, we're going to have a talk.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So some of the, hold on. Let's see. Let's look at some comments. Okay. Someone wants a list, maybe trying to cause drama instead. I'm not even sure what that was to anymore.
I think that was
Okay.
this, but wants a list of like exes. But yeah, that's like not good.
Oh, wants a list of exes.
I don't know. Maybe I'm interpreting that wrong.
Absolutely not. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm quarantined with my ex in Hawaii for 2 weeks and ain't nothing gonna happen. That ship has sailed. Someone said, wow, that's tough. I don't know. Like, how are
Yeah,
you
that's
dealing
rough.
with that? Feel sexy again. Feel sexy again. Just, we need to know, like, what's going on. Like, are you okay? Like, are you masturbating? Or are you still having sex with that person? I don't know if you want to share that, but please let us know. Um, but yes, thank you so much for coming on. This is
Yeah.
amazing. Giving your insight, your professionalism. I love it.
Thanks
Go
for
ahead and
having me.
go ahead and say bye to the people.
Bye. Thank
Because
you.
we're going to be having our next guest on. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on.
Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. She Feel sexy again said, yeah, yeah, girl. Having sex with myself right now. I mean, not right now. Girl, you could be doing it right now. That's your own little situation. I mean, hey, we come in peace all the time, okay? We come in peace all the time. Do what you want. Um, I love y'all so much because y'all are just like really being engaged right now. And I love, what is this in my head? Uh-uh. Um, oh, y'all, my first guest that ever came on my live is on Mystique. Ah! What type of lighting are you using? Baby girl, I'm using just a regular, degular light from Walmart, $2. You can go ahead and get it, put it in a lamp, and call it a dippy dot day. All right. I'm going to invite my guest on really, really soon. So just hold tight. Hold tight. All right. Let me go ahead and request. Oh my goodness. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Is it me or is it just light where you at and it's like hella dark where I'm at? Where are you well, no, let me not say where you located because
I'm on the west side of Texas, so it's 7 o'clock, 7:35 now.
oh, okay. Got you. Got you. How you doing, girl? How you
I'm
doing?
good. Is my connection good? I need to know.
It's funny, you said your connection's good and all I heard was your connection.
Oh no.
She's like, my connection's good, but yet.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
Are we
what's
good?
up?
Are we on the same? Oh wait. Oh yeah, your connection's a little. Your connection's a little laggy. Hold on. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second.
Okay.
I'm gonna see. Okay, I think we're good. Hi. Okay,
Are we
we're
good?
just a little delayed. Go ahead and
Oh,
introduce yourself. Oh shoot.
all right.
Damn. Oh, they said both connections are good over here. It's just us. Just go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay. Everybody, sexy people. I'm Angel Gabriel, and I just wanted to let you know that my role as a personal coach, I help people, find freedom from guilt and shame associated with being their sexual being themselves entirely.
Mhm.
So I address problems that come from self-esteem, relationship issues, interest in kinks, unfulfilled desires. Hey, you have a question, let's talk about it. Because I'm constantly learning from you. We can learn together and let's mash it out. I'm excited for some of these questions.
Oh yes, love the energy. All right, we can definitely jump right into the question. Okay, so Rosie Tozy 13. By the way, I love your name. It's so cute.
It is.
Go ahead and read the question.
Okay.
You can go ahead and engage.
So, my boyfriend and I have been dating for 4 years. The sex has gotten boring or vanilla. What can I do?
There's a lot of things to do.
Oh, honey, like floodgates just open. So, if you feel that things are getting a little stale in your bedroom, in your car, wherever you take it, the journey, right? Your sexual exploration. If you feel like it's stale, it really matters that you pick the right time, be considerate, communicate when it is that you want to try something new. Don't catch people in the action of sex to tell them, let's try this right now, because you don't know if they match in your level, first of all. So definitely communicate your desire to try something new when the timing is right. When you guys are sitting at dinner, you're laughing, you're having a good time. When you know that your partner is not going through hardship, you have to be considerate of that, because that makes the world of a difference. When your partner is not mentally available, it's hard for them to be physically available.
Exactly. And it was funny how you said that, because like you said, when you're at dinner, be adventurous, be fun. All of that energy is going to translate into the bedroom. Y'all can guess, we can give y'all specific things. We can give you specific things, but it could still be boring. Y'all could still be having boring role play if someone isn't enthusiastic, if someone doesn't have, if y'all not on that same energy. So definitely, but out of the bedroom, y'all need to be doing adventurous things. Y'all need to be laughing. Y'all need to be having little play fights. Keep it young, because
have the emotional intimacy first.
Exactly. So wait, they talked about something else in the chat. I don't even know what it's so. Mystique said, shall I list the many possibilities? Go ahead and list them, baby. We can just break them down right here on the live. My friend said grapefruited. Do you know what grapefruiting is? Grapefruiting?
I have some tales about grapefruits.
Okay. I know that it was in a movie. Now, I know when I watched, okay, I forgot what movie was it Girl Trip? Was it Girl Trip? I don't know the grapefruit. I don't know. I personally don't know. What I'm doing, I'm Googling it right now
Ooh,
because
okay, I know.
I know they put the grapefruit, they like carved out the middle of it and they like put the grapefruit, and then the person was burning. But what is it for? I don't know. What is it for? What? Oh wait, someone's okay. Check my comments. Let me see.
Okay, so there's a couple things you could do with fruit in the bedroom that can spice it up. Okay, let's not even talk about bringing
I want to know
toys
what
that
it is too.
like, you can. Okay, so let's use the grapefruit. Let's go with that. Basically, you can make a hole in the grapefruit and kind of stroke. If your partner has a penis, stroke his penis with the grapefruit. Now, there's other things that you could do, and it's super sexy. Get some chilled peaches or plums, chilled, and then bring them out, have a little bite, have that nice sweet juice on your lips, and roll it on their body in places that is just like, oh, that's my favorite spot. That's my favorite spot.
Right. And then you could when y'all going through sex or whatever, keep on sucking on those spots, and then just say, "It's so sweet, I can't stop sucking it."
Woohoo! That's hot, mommy.
I'll just say, "It's so sweet, I can't stop sucking it." I love that.
I need more.
All right, I'll move on to the next question. All right, so what do I do with foreskin on penises? Yeah, please, and please, I want to hear what you have to say so bad.
Okay, I'll go ahead and read it. What do I do with foreskin on a penis? So, again, you have to know your partner. And if you don't know your partner, I mean, even still, if you know your partner, ask them what they like to do, because masturbation for everyone is key. Like, you have to masturbate to know your body so that you could tell your partner what it is like, okay?
Right.
So with foreskin, a common thing that I have heard and may have experienced myself is when you're stroking it, bring the foreskin up above the head a bit gently, and bring it back down, just as you would a circumcised penis. And the foreskin is very delicate. There's a lot of nerve endings there. So if you can be...
Sorry, it was just as you said, there was a lot of nerves. You know that it has more nerves than the actual penis, like itself, the skin.
Yes, it does. So when you love on that foreskin, you're gonna see your partner shiver. You will see him just shiver, because that's so much love right there, folks. Kiss on it, lick on it,
admire it a little bit.
Admire it.
You know why? You know why we telling you to admire it, baddies and daddies? Is because there's such a stigma around foreskin. A lot of penis owners that have it, they are ashamed of it, and they probably are embarrassed. They're probably laying down embarrassed, but don't want to say it. So when you love on it, and when you act like it's almost, don't act like it's not there. Act like it's there. You feel what I'm saying? Don't try to like ignore it. No, acknowledge it, and that they're gonna love that.
And keep in mind, it's not extra this or extra that. It is the true form of a penis. Like, how sexy is that? Really, though.
Yes, it is. The natural penis. All right, wait, let me go on the oh god, when the comments be having their own little conversation. All right.
Oh
wow. Someone said look up kinkless and go through red light, green light. Okay, let me keep going. I think that was Kira said pull it bike. Pull it bike. Not back, but bike. Love him with all his faults. Just make sure it's clean. Yes, definitely make sure it's clean. And that's the whole thing, you know, the hygiene of someone who has that. It's just, you know, you gotta pull it back and clean it. Um, feels good to slide up and down. And y'all, I want to get through this comments, but y'all, guess what? It's actually easier to jack off a penis that have foreskin on it. It's actually easier when they don't have when they don't have that skin on it. It's like, wait, am I hurting them? Like, oh no, wait, what's going on? At least I go through that.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're referring to? Like the tension between where the
Yeah.
head. Mm-hmm.
It's scary a little bit.
If you don't have a penis, you do feel a little bit like, am I yanking you too hard?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and
right.
sometimes you're not, okay? Sometimes you're just not. So check in with your partner to, you know, see if you got the right pressure as you're stroking it, okay?
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Garden Brit said, I am working through social anxiety. How do I build up approaching women? Okay, it's social anxiety. How do you work into approaching a well? I'm gonna keep on saying this because you have to you have to practice what you're gonna say. You do not want to, because you think it's silly. You may think you're embarrassed, but really you just don't know what to say. You just don't know how to say it. So you have to practice it. And so I think you should practice it, kind of develop that understanding, like, okay, I'm just asking this girl, like, what's up, you know, how you doing, like, you know, and just approach it as a regular conversation. Be yourself. That person doesn't know why you're approaching them. Always keep that in mind. That person doesn't know why you're approaching them. You could be approaching them because their shoes are not tied or something is on their pants. And my thing is, if that person runs away from you, then you know, you just kind of leave that one to go. Don't feel rejected, but just feel like, dang, I was approaching this person on just a kindness, just trying to compliment them, and they just, you know, treating me like I'm some type of alien. You know, I always don't want people to feel that way. Just, they have some learning to do. They have some learning to do, and you could have just been complimenting them. Oh, big thing that I had to learn the hard way.
What?
Not every person is trying to approach you to get your number. Some people literally just want to tell you that you're beautiful.
Yes, it's a wonderful thing. Makes your whole damn day.
it makes my whole damn day. I remember one time. No.
Anything to me, like, oh.
Oh my goodness.
Good. Oh, you just wanted to be nice.
Right. And that was something so foreign to me. It happened to me twice. So the first time, this person was like, oh, what that you got on? You got on Bath and Body Works? And I was just like, I'm not interested. You know, like, I didn't even hear what he said because I'm so used to saying I'm not interested. You know, like, I was just so used to saying that. And he was just like, oh no, I just wanted to like say you smell good. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I have unlearning to do. This is me. I literally told him, I said, I'm so sorry. And he's like, it's all good. And now we're good. I go to the store and I'm just like, oh, hey.
Well, coming back to the word rejection, I saw somebody say down here, you win some, you lose some, but you live a good day. A lot of the times when you harbor anxiety, it is because of a past trauma or the fear of rejection. And rejection really is a tool that you can convert into a learning experience, right? How did this person react to you? Were they kind? Were they upset? Were they skeptical of you? And evaluate their emotions or their actions to see if perhaps you might have approached them in a way that initiated that. Sometimes it has not shit to do with you. You know, sometimes they're in a bad mood and they just don't want to talk to you. But other times you could learn from it as, oh damn, like I misspoke, or I approached him from behind and I startled him. You know, so be mindful that just because somebody says no doesn't mean that you're less than. Okay, you are an entire person that
has the ability to thrive, you are resilient. Okay, so don't let anybody make you feel so low to where you can't keep moving, honey. All right.
Right. No, I totally agree with that. That anxiety stuff, it be killing people. It be killing people literally. So, yeah, like she was saying, you're not
It
losing
does.
anything. You're not losing anything. You are not. We were born to be resilient. Think like it's down to the point where think about when we get sick, y'all. Like our bodies are trying so hard to make sure that this doesn't turn worse. We are that resilient that we don't even have to do anything. It's inside of us. That is what is the healing. So when you feel like you're going through any type of rejection and you're taking it so hard on yourself, you really have to work on that inner self, that inner dialogue, that inner person. You got to get, and I'm gonna say, I don't want to say spiritual, but you have to get connected to your body and to nature. So
And that definitely brings back a point when you're talking to your partner or somebody new, you want to experience something new, kink, you know, that's the same kind of concept. A lot of people have fear revolving around the topic of kink, because they don't know how somebody's going to react. But it is about communication. It is about consent. First and foremost, you really have to put yourself, as you said, in a vulnerable situation and be honest. Be honest about your desires. And that doesn't make you a criminal, a villain. Just explore that side of yourself.
Right. 100%. All right. I'm going to move on to the next question. But yes, that was amazing. Okay. Oh, I love this conversation. Okay.
Yes, I don't want it to end. Come on.
Girl, I know. Someone said, I hate porn. It makes me feel dirty. I feel wrong. Okay. Oh my God. You want to tackle this first or let me know?
This makes me so twisted inside because I don't know if you're male. I don't know if you're female. I don't know if you identify as either or both. But this feeling of being dirty because you're exploring something that other people seem to enjoy, it's all a learning experience. If you don't like porn, don't watch it. Okay? Don't watch it. But you are not of any kind of filth or scum for trying something new. Okay? You are not wrong for that. You will never know yourself until you experience different things.
Right. And okay, so someone said don't watch it if you feel that way. He said shit, it's just acting, LOL. Someone said because of religion. Poetic sexology said porn isn't for everyone, but closely examine where those beliefs stem from. Exactly. Once you closely examine where those beliefs are stem from, and they're stemming from religion, or someone told you once, oh, that's wrong. See where that's stemming from. See if it's because you don't actually like it, or because someone told you and fed it into your brain not to like it. Now, like you were saying, we don't know if you are a man, female, if you consider yourself both or all. Like we don't know what you are. So you guys, when y'all send questions, please try to make sure that y'all include like age and however you guys identify yourselves, because it'll make it so much easier to answer.
There's also another part of porn that I can agree to that I
friendly porn.
Yes, I love female pleasure porn, ethical porn, where the company, the production directs porn in an ethical way, doesn't put the actors and actresses in compromising positions to they do not consent. It wasn't in the contract. It's pushing their personal boundaries. That porn to me makes me, feel enlightened and helps me to further promote sex work, because I know those people are doing it out of the glory of whatever sexual experience they prefer to have, not because they're pressured to do it.
Right. Exactly. So I say I know so if you're a person that who wants to start watching porn but has a lot of shame and stuff around that, and you feel dirty but you want to get into it, I say start very light. Like we were saying, female pleasure porn, female friendly porn. You can start off, they even got a porn like where people do a little bit of massage,
Amateur.
like X hamster, whatever you decide to go on, X confessions. I can keep on going on. But before you go on that, look at yourself in the mirror. Look at your body parts in the mirror, because you could be a little like, I know a lot of people, they're just like, I don't like seeing genitals. Some people just literally just don't like seeing. They just think that is weird. Start looking in the mirror. Get comfortable with how you look. And then go ahead and go on X and XXX videos, all those free sites. But I know that that I want you to actually talk about this too, because I know people do have OnlyFans, and I know that even myself, I want to start transitioning over to that, because I want to, I don't want to just spend money, but I kind of want to support someone who I want to support in a way. So like, what are your thoughts about that?
I think it's wonderful. I actually have an OnlyFans myself. I used it as a platform to raise contributions for
Right.
anti-human trafficking efforts. And it helps me explore my exhibitionist side of myself.
Mm-hmm.
And it also helps me fulfill the desires I have in the philanthropic realm. So there is a great network on OnlyFans, and I'm not trying to plug it, but there are a lot of men and women, cis, non-binary, gay, straight, lesbian, every kind of person, disabled people who really contribute, and it's just a network of individuals who create adult content and they receive monetary value from it.
Wow. Interesting. Oh my, I realized a lot of people could just, okay, question. If someone is trying to look into getting into OnlyFans, what would you say they start off with? You think booty pics without the face?
Oh,
or
you know what? Whatever you feel comfortable with. Really. Because I have a friend, and I love her dearly. She keeps these red, beautiful lips, her tits out, and that's all she does. Lips, tits, belly. And she's got a big, beautiful body, too. So it's just gorgeous to see her. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but she does her little shoulder twist and all that. And she's in the top, 10%? It's all about, yes, exactly. It's all about what you feel confident in, because when you're confident behind the camera, it comes out. People want to watch more of you,
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Do you want to continue this conversation? Do you have time?
I do have time. All the time for you.
All right. So this is going to log off, but I want to make sure that I get off so that I can save the live. But let's get back on. So I'm going to so everyone on here, y'all, do not go anywhere. We have juicy things to talk about.
Yeah. We're doing the extra mile. Stay.
All right. So I'm going to end it right now, and I hope I see all 12 of y'all on here. All right. All righty.
See you in a